This circus must stop for everyone, for Liverpool fans, for Arne Slot, for the players, for everyone. So Liverpool just got beaten by Manchester City at home at Anfield. Liverpool conceded 3 goals. The third goal didn't count, but quite 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. Yes, there was a mistake of Alisson, but it doesn't change the fact that, as I've been saying it since months, Arne Slot shouldn't be managing this Liverpool team. And at some point, Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards, the people in charge have just to cut this end. I've seen a video area on Liverpool channel this week. You can all go watch it if you want. It's a sort of round table between Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes, and Arne Slot, and it was just to sort of make fans love Arne Slot. And there's one thing that he said, and it brought me attention to, because he said, even if we don't have results nowadays, at least he wants to be the team that plays the best football. And that, when I heard it, I was like, okay, maybe he's trying to do something. Let me give him the benefit of the doubt. But clearly, if you have watched that first half, have you seen a team that's trying to play any beautiful football? As I said earlier on this channel, I've supported this Liverpool team during the Roy Hodgson era. I've supported this team when we didn't even qualify for Champions League. So not winning is not a problem, but the result, the how we lose, it's not normal. It's not normal that at Anfield, where this team had been, this place had been a fortress for years, a team comes in and scores 3 goals in 10 minutes. It's not normal. It's really not normal after spending 450 million. I've never seen Liverpool getting run out in midfield like it was in the first half. I've never seen that. Tactically, he was outplayed in the first half. Yes, the second half is better. That's why I'm not shouting. I'm not really emotional, because the second half I really saw great things. But I think that's due also to Manchester City weaknesses. I don't think it's ours who were that great. I think it's Manchester City weaknesses in the second half. It's been a lot of games this season that Manchester City are great in the first half, in the second half they show another face. And that's what happened. And in all those matches, even against Tottenham, I saw them losing points. But against Liverpool, somehow they get the points. So this has to stop. I don't know what we were waiting. I could have understood it when there wasn't any decent manager who's not available, but you've got Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso represents everything that Jurgen Klopp has been building with this Liverpool team in recent years. High energy football, heavy metal football, gegen pressing. That's the thing we're lacking. Have you seen the pressing in the first half? How is this normalized? The pressing in the first half has been, again, I want to talk about the choices. So, Bostai, by the way, the best player of the season. Why is he playing right back? Why was he playing right back? The choices. McAllister in midfield in a big game in 2026. Come on. We all could see that Curtis Jones was made for this right match. I understand why he wants to leave after this point. Again, he got the choices wrong. McAllister starting in, Szoboszlai again in midfield. Why? Look, we're already losing. Why don't you try something? Play Calvin Ramsey. Play Endo. Endo has shown great premises when he played right back. Try something, But already you're starting with a weak midfield. We go run out in the first half, and that's what I blame the most Arne Slot. No tactical readjustment in the second half. You know that you're getting run up, and you don't even bring in Curtis Jones. You wait at the 80th minute to bring in him, Curtis Jones, but it was too late. Too late again. Again, I feel that these videos, I have to make them every week. Every week I have to talk about Liverpool. I have to talk about how they perform. But it shouldn't be the case, because I don't see how Slot is going to turn this up, They're going to show great things. We're gonna play a Champions League game. It's gonna be incredible. We can even go all the way around in Budapest and win it. But it won't change what I think. Slot is not made for Liverpool. There is something that he can manage this team on the long term. And again, the late changes, like, yes, it almost paid, but again, it's due to Soboslai's magic. It's just Soboslai's magic. So, guys, I'll be repeating the same thing. This circus has to stop. This has to stop. Arne Slot has to leave. Xabi Alonso has to come in. And the more we wait, the more we might even lose. We might even end up in Europa League. So who's gonna end up? Where does Xabi Alonso gonna end up? Manchester City team that probably will play Champions League, probably maybe would win the Premier League, or a Liverpool team that will be playing in the Europa League. The more we wait, the more our chances are gonna go up. Look at Chelsea and Manchester United since they've changed managers. The new manager bounce. We've known this like for a few years in the Premier League. At some point you just have to call it a day. Slot gave us incredible Premier League in his first season. Incredible games last season against Manchester City. The same Manchester City last season. It was incredible, but he's not the guy that takes us to the next level. He doesn't play the type of football that this club must be playing. It's part of our identity now. Liverpool have to press high. Liverpool have to dominate. Liverpool have to play an energetic type of football, and that's not what I'm saying, And we need a manager also who can trust his squad, because Zoboslai got a red card, but I'm sure Curtis Jones will play right back when there is a natural right back in the team in Calvin Ramsey. Yes, he's maybe not prime Daniel Alves, but if you don't give them chances, how are we gonna develop these players? Rio and Gumoha. Couldn't Rio and Gumoha have been worse than Gakpo today? But I'm still gonna see Gakpo coming in and playing in every week out. So, guys, that's what I think. I don't want to do a longer video than that. Again, another video where it's not planned, just a reaction. But again, Arne Slot has to leave. Liverpool have to call it a day. But the worst thing is that I don't think he's going to even leave. Even if Liverpool doesn't qualify to Champions League, and even if we don't go all the way and win the Champions League, I think he has a strong relationship with Billy, with Richard Hughes, that will make him stay in any case. But he shouldn't be staying. And also, Mo Salah, for the Mo Salah fans, I'm sorry, but Mo Salah shouldn't be playing in 2026. Mo Salah shouldn't be starting a big game in 2026. That's what I think. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what's acceptable as a Liverpool season this season. What are you waiting for Liverpool this season? Instead, I think we do a great run in the Champions League, but the Premier League, I think it's over. Even for the Champions League places, when you've got Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester United in that form, you're not gonna take them over. So let me know in the comments. And also for Arsenal fans, Manchester City are coming. Only 4-5 points behind, I think. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.